Hi everybody, I'm Glenn from Phibrows Microblading Academy USA here in Boca Raton, and we've got a very special guest for you today. She's one of our students. She is Loan Nguyen, and she's got an amazing story that I told her we have to share your story with everyone. So I twisted her arm and got her on camera today. So Loan, would you introduce yourself just real quick?
Hi everyone, my name is Loan Nguyen and I'm from Vietnam. But I just moved here to live about 2.5 years ago in Michigan. And I am Phibrows artist right now, and I do permanent makeup as well. I was Kler student 1 year ago. I take her class in November and I get my license 1 month after that.
Now, before you even tell that story, if you don't mind, I want to go back a little bit and share with everyone a little bit of your backstory, if you will. So, just a few years ago, Loan was a receptionist in a hotel in Vietnam. Okay. She came here to the United States and she was determined to get involved in permanent makeup, right? And she discovered microblading. You did not have previous experience, right?
Yeah.
You did not?
No, just like, I know some basic about permanent makeup, but not microblading.
Okay, and you didn't have perfect English either, did you?
Yeah, really bad.
No, not really bad, but you didn't have you didn't have perfect English, right? Okay, so I want everyone to know that because you can be successful in this from wherever you're starting from, right? But here's what's interesting about her story. So you took another microblading class before you took Kler's Phibrows class, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about that experience real quick.
Okay, so when I come here, my husband and my parent-in-law, they want me to become engineer because they want me to go to school since they all engineers.
So they wanted you to go to school for engineering?
Yes.
Okay.
But then I told them, first, my English is not good, and second, I don't want to go to school anymore,
Right.
So I asked my husband how much he have to pay for his college.
And how much was his engineering
and
college degree?
And he told me it's like almost 100,000.
$100,000, okay.
So I told him, okay, so why don't you just give me 50,000 and I can do whatever I want, and if I spend more than that and I still cannot earn money, so I will go to school.
Okay, so you made a deal with him.
Yes.
I can't believe she did this. But you're gonna see, she's very clever. You made a deal with your husband. You said, give me half of how much it cost you to go to engineering school. And if I can't figure out a way to be successful with half that amount of money, then I'll go and do whatever you want me to do. I'll go to school or whatever, which is not what you wanted to do. Okay. So what happened? So you took a microblading class.
Yeah, so
not the Phibrows class.
Not Phibrows. I go to one class before Phibrows and I learned nothing. But I thought I learned. I thought I doing great. So I come back.
Oh, you thought you were doing great?
Yeah, I thought I doing great because I don't know what I am doing is wrong. Totally wrong.
Oh, you didn't know what you were doing was wrong?
I don't know.
Okay.
So I called my friend and then I asked her what to do or no, and then she said yes, and then I did horrible job on her.
Okay, so wait. So you asked a friend of yours to volunteer like a model, like let me practice on you.
Actually, she is my husband's friend, and I would charge her $250.
Okay, so you charged her.
Yeah.
And you did microblading for her, and then what happened?
And first it come out horrible.
Horrible. Okay.
And I dare not to fill in pigment, and I don't know how to fill, and I lost. I was completely lost. Like I don't know what I am doing. And
you were like lost in the process of doing the
process.
microblading.
I don't know what to do, and then I just like do halfway, and then I dare not to put any pigment on, and then luckily because of that, so they not stay. They just like feel strong.
Yes.
But I feel so bad, and then I email her, and then I give her $500.
So you charged her $250.
Yeah.
And you ended up giving her $500 for laser tattoo removal.
Yeah.
to have your work removed.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I feel so bad. I so depressed. I
Oh my
want
God.
to give up. You know, I never imagined how stressed it is. You know, I feel so scared because I know she like embarrassing because her eyebrow not good. I shaved all her eyebrow because they are uneven.
Yes.
I tried to make them even and
Oh my
I shaved all
God.
her
You shaved
eyebrow.
her whole eyebrow
Yes.
to make
To make them even.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's crazy. And that okay, so that was your first experience with microblading. That was after your
Yes.
first class.
Yes.
Okay. Now you were depressed. You were like, "Oh my God, this
Yeah.
is terrible."
Mhm.
Now, how did you discover Kler and our Phibrows Academy?
Because I looking around, I go Google, you know, and I see all the video, and then I saw branko video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I say, oh, what? It's look amazing.
You saw like really good
Yeah,
microblading by
it's
Branko.
like totally different what I am doing.
Yeah.
And then I try to, you know, looking around USA to see like,
Right.
you know, who teaching that
Okay.
technique. And then I found Kler.
Mm-hmm.
And I will follow her like about 7 months before I decide to go with
okay.
her. I wish I do it earlier, you know.
Right. You wish you took Kler's course
Yeah.
all the way back then. I understand.
Yeah. So my previous class from April, and I wait until November.
Wow.
I just took Kler class.
Okay, so the first class you took in April,
Yep.
you had that amazing experience with your friend.
Yes.
And then, are you still friends with her, by the way?
Yeah. I want to say sorry to her. I say sorry a lot of time, you know. Yeah.
But nonetheless, so now you take Kler's class in November. Okay. Within 1 month, I know how you are. You work very hard, so you were very determined to get the Phibrows certification.
Yes.
So you worked through the whole Craft Master course, the online course, in 1 month.
Yep.
And you got your certificate.
Yes.
So now it's December and you're Phibrows certified. At that point, how did you feel about offering the microblading services compared to how you felt before?
Of course, I like totally confident, you know, about not only about the techniques, about everything about Phibrows, like the numbing I use, like the pigment, you know, everything. It's just like this is totally right, you know. So I feel so confident. I'm not worried like this pigment will stay or no, or you know the numb will be effect to the skin or what. I mean, a lot of things I never know before.
Yes.
Yeah, and
so you felt a lot more confident. And
yeah, a lot.
is that when you went back to Vietnam?
Yes, I mean like when I take Kler course and then I got my certificate.
Yes.
And then I go to Vietnam and stay there for 2 months for only practice.
To practice. So you went back to Vietnam
I do my
to
whole
practice.
town.
You did your whole town.
Yeah, everyone.
Okay. Very good. That was smart.
Yeah, because you know in America, first my English not so good. I don't think I can deal with them if I do a bad job. I mean, or you know, if I do something wrong, I don't know how to deal.
Right.
Even after I get certificate, I feel so confident already.
Yes.
But I don't have any like you know previous Hewlett picture or you know any.
Right, like you didn't. Okay, so in other words, what you're trying to say is you got your certificate, you felt confident about doing the technique, but you didn't have previous work to demonstrate to anyone. You didn't have before and after pictures. So you wanted that.
Yeah.
Okay, plus if you go to Vietnam and you do a horrible job, you can always leave the country, right? You can always leave the country.
I think so.
So you went back and you did everybody.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
everyone.
and when you came back to the United States, how did you feel at that point? You were
like I'm ready, super ready. You know, that's why I find the place and open my own one.
Okay, so that's just unbelievable because it takes a lot of courage to go into your own business, and you are a very courageous person, and you're also a very determined person. You weren't going to let anything stop you.
Yeah.
And so you came back and you started offering the services, and you started having success with it. You started finding that people liked what you were doing, and so you used an interesting technique that you shared with me before. I'd like you to tell again about your friends who had nail salons and how you marketed your business. What did you do?
Yeah, like if I saw they have really good business, I will tell them to do commission with me.
Commission?
Commission. Like whatever customer they have, you know, they send to me, I will give them 10% or 20%. It depends. Like if they have a lot of customer, I will give them more. You know,
so,
and I put on my brochure, my name card to them.
So you had like a little brochure made up?
Yeah, I have that, and then I put in their salon, and then I give them all the information about microblading as well, so they can explain to the customer if the customer interesting in the work, so they can tell, you know. Because I'm not always like, you know, can talk to them. So I send them all the information. Okay,
so you found all these nail salons that you found were successful, and you gave them a brochure, and you explained to them all about microblading, so that if they had someone who picked up the brochure and says, "Oh, I'm interested," they could be your salespeople for you, right? Yes. So she got salespeople for her. That's really amazing, for free, right? Using an incentive of commission-based sales. And they started sending you people.
Yeah.
And how did that work?
It's looked good. It's looked good. Yeah. Like, you know.
And I'm sorry, how much were you charging in the beginning?
500. But I mean, for the first month open, I have 10% off. So it's 450. Yeah.
So you offered 10% off
for the first month.
For the first month, okay. And you also offered this incentive, the commission to, okay. So the net of it was maybe about $400 per microblading that you were earning, probably somewhere around there, right? Yeah. But people started coming to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so and this is in Michigan. This is in West Bloomfield or Bloomfield Hills, you said?
And you know, and like I if the customer come to me, I ask what they are doing about their job, you know, and if they are hairstylist or
if they were a hairstylist,
hairstylist or
an esthetician, right?
Yes, you know, so I tell them, whoever you're ringing, I will give you 10% as well.
Okay, so you took the people that came to you, and you even turned them into salespeople for you by telling them, if you're a hairstylist or if you're an esthetician, tell people about me, and whoever comes to me,
I give them my card.
Yes.
So I tell them, if your customer coming with my card in their hand and your name on it, I will send you 10%.
Beautiful. And how did that work? Did it work?
It's good.
It worked good, huh?
That's why for only 3 weeks and I earned like 15,000.
Okay, so you just opened your studio about 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Okay. In that 3 weeks, you had full appointments.
Like, you know, every day, but not like morning until night. I mean, like one day I have like sometimes 3 people, sometimes 1, sometimes 2, but I mean like almost every day.
Okay, so not totally full every day, but at least every day you had someone coming.
Yes.
And at $500 per customer, you generated about $15,000 in revenue in your first 3 weeks.
Yes.
Now, your husband's an engineer. He spent $100,000 going to engineering school, and you asked for half of that. You didn't spend all of that, obviously.
Yeah, only like, you know, like 30,000.
Okay, so you spent about $30,000.
Not because the cost. It's because I fly to Vietnam and stay there, or you know, I fly a lot, so I pay for hotel and food and a lot of stuff. Okay,
so what she's saying is she spent about $25,000-$30,000 to develop herself to the point that she can now be in her own studio and be charging for this like she's charging now, and she's including in that everything that went into it. So you traveled to Vietnam. That was part of your plan, to go there to get a lot of experience, staying in the hotel for the period of time, going to, when you went to the courses, each time you've when you've come here to our academy in Boca Raton, you stay in a hotel, there's airfare, so you invested, and now at the rate that you're going, in a very short time, you'll make all of your money back and start producing tremendously successful income with substantially less investment than your husband made going to engineering school, actually, which is really ironic about this whole situation.
Yeah, I always tell my husband, like, oh, I'm so blessed, I'm so lucky, you know, like, because not like many people, because when we open our studio, I just hope I can, you know, work like, okay, 1 people a day, or, you know, like 5 people per week, so I'm happy, but I don't know, everything happened like quick, and, you know, they love my work. Even I know I'm still have to improve and learning a lot, but for now I can so confident about, you know,
about your work. You're confident about your work.
Yeah, like I can deal with, you know, all race. No, I can.
Different that's what you were saying before, like different skin types. And different bone structures and different ethnicities and races and so on. Like Latinos or white people or Asian people, African American, and so on.
I know exactly what I am doing. I know exactly what color I will use for them. Like I know completely know exactly, you know, everything I did. Not like last time, I don't know, you know, what this skin type will go with what color or what techniques. I don't know. I mean, but now I know, oh, for oily skin, I can, you know, combine with shading, that will be better, or, you know, dry skin will come out true color. I know that, and I know like young people will be good for this, and old people will be, you know.
Right, good for that. So you didn't get that in the first class?
No.
You got that from the Phibrows course?
Yeah, and Kler is very helpful. Actually, from the course, you will not really know everything. You will know the basic, but after the class, she supports you.
Or she
like
supports
whatever
you.
I ask, she will answer. Yeah, and she told me, you know, how to join the group and, you know, see people talking about the problem.
Okay, so what she's referring to is she's referring to all of the support, almost like the community that she's now plugged into, so to speak, because you're in this group that not only you have Kler, but you have other students, other Phibrow artists, and students who you can talk and you can get feedback. And
but actually, even you are not her student. I saw some of my friends not her student, but when they asked, she answered. And you know, you can go to the
other students who are not even Kler students.
Not. You know, they take another master, but I mean somehow, you know, like another master too busy, or I don't know, but they don't have the answer from their master. So I tell them to, you know, talk to Kler, and she answered. And Phibrow have one thing I love about Phibrow, that they have the forum and they share all the work and all the problems, so you can
learn.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, you can learn about lots of different situations, even before you experience that situation yourself, right? So you're experiencing great success, and you came today for the traditional brow shading class.
Shading class.
Okay, but so what are your plans? What do you want to do now? Where are you going? Are you trying to just fill up your studio with appointments all week long, all day long, or what are you trying to do?
Me, my goal, I want to become Phibrow royal artist, and of course I want more customer.
Yes.
So I will try to build my website.
Your website.
Yeah, my website, and I will try to, you know, whenever I go, I will talk to people. Like just now I told you the story. Just now I say when I go to the store.
Oh yes. Let's share this, because this is very clever what she does.
When you go to the store, buy something, I will, if I see the cashier or, you know, the customer around is all like women, I will try to ask.
I'm sorry, if they're what?
Hmm?
You see, if the customer is what?
They are women, lady.
Oh, if it's a woman,
If they are women, you know. So I will talk to the cashier like, do you have something to decorate for tattoo studio? And then they would tell me like, what kind of tattoo? I say like eyebrow, you know. And then they would say, oh, so you are doing eyebrow? I say, yes, I do microblading and permanent makeup. So I just opened my studio, so I want something to decorate.
Meanwhile, you know exactly where the decorations for the eyebrow studio are. You're just starting the conversation.
Yeah,
this is genius. I hope you all caught what she just described.
I know exactly, you know, but I just try to say that loud because I want people around here.
Yes.
So it's work because you are doing permanent makeup.
Right.
I want to get them done, you know, and then the woman, you know,
Yes.
we keep like
You
chit
start
chat
talking,
and talking, and then I will give my card.
Right.
Yeah, and then it's
Very
work.
clever.
Yeah.
Very clever. I hope you all caught that. That's a really clever
But
way to
actually,
bring up your
at first
business.
At first, I'm not like retain, you know. I really, really need help. But
Yes.
then I see, you know, the reaction around, and then I say, this is, you know, a good way to advertising as well.
Yes.
So I do that.
Oh, you figured this out accidentally.
Yeah.
One day you needed help
Yeah.
finding something to decorate your studio, and before you knew it, you were
Yeah.
using this technique all the time to start conversations about
Yes.
microblading.
Because,
That's brilliant.
you know,
Now you're in Home Depot in the hardware store asking, where do I get?
No, it's how to be seen.
Right, no, the right place,
you know?
the right place, of course. But that's very clever, and it should give anyone who's listening the idea how to bring up what you do in the right environment, right? And this is a very clever way to do it. In fact, what Loan is describing is almost like there's three people in the situation. Here's the cashier, here's another customer waiting behind her, and here's Loan asking the cashier, do you know where I could find some whatever it is to decorate my brow studio? And the customer is listening. She's not talking to the customer, she's talking to the cashier,
Yes.
but she knows that this person is listening. She's already identified that this could be a prospect for her business, and then one thing leads to the next, and she's in a conversation handing her card over.
And
Very
you
smart.
know what? If you want to build your business, you must offer free procedure for someone. First, beauty, young, work at hair salon, or they
Someone
do
works at a hair
something
salon.
beauty stuff.
Okay,
You know?
get some customers who work in the beauty field.
Yeah. So do free for them.
Do it free for them.
Yeah, and they will bring you a lot of customers.
They'll bring you
But
customers.
pick the one with a good skin. So you know the work come out will be nicer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Because some, you know, right? Like some older.
Some comes out better than others, of course.
That's why.
But you're talking about try to find the
because
person
you
who
do
could
free.
represent you and attract.
Yeah, because you do for advertising.
Yes.
So of course you are the artist. You have to deal with all kind of skin type. But if you want to advertising your work, your work must to be really good.
Yeah.
So people look at, you know, your work,
Right.
they all will love it. So have to find someone young, nice skin, and work in beauty industry so they can bring customer for you. More.
Absolutely. Where can people find you on Instagram? What is your Instagram handle?
My Instagram is Michigan_microblading.
Okay, so you can find Loan at Michigan_microblading, and you'll find her. You can follow her. Thanks so much for visiting with us today and sharing the story. Really inspiring to see some of our students who achieve success, and especially people like yourself who, to me, it's especially inspiring to see someone who is an immigrant who came from another country. You figured out how to make it here in the United States, and you figured out how to get involved with an opportunity and turn it into a successful business. Just amazing. Just amazing. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
And you have a lot to be proud of yourself, so you're doing great.
And I have one thing to tell you guys, like practice a lot, and when you feel like you are not super confident, try to do it very light. So at least when they come off, they won't,
It won't stay forever.
Yeah, if you feel like your work not
Yes.
good, so they will be better.
And don't forget, you can always pay your customer to go to laser
Yeah.
removal or now fee removal. If you're going to be offering
Yeah.
fee removal, you do a bad job with the microblading, you can always just offer them fee
Yeah.
removal.
So how to
remove
repair
it.
that? Take the free remover
Right.
class, and then if you do not so good, you can
Right.
remove for
Yes.
them. Yeah.
The fee removal is not supposed to be to remove your own bad work. It's supposed to be to remove other artists' bad work and fix it. But anyway.
But sometimes it's help.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for spending some time with us, everyone. Thank you to Lone for spending some time with us, and this was great. I can't wait to share this with everybody. So thanks a lot, and good luck with your business. Come back and tell us everything that's happening.
Okay.
Keep sending me those pictures.
I will.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.